What's up, guys? So you saw my last IGTV video. We talked about taking massive action to change your life. So here is the follow-up to that video. When you think about taking massive action, a lot of people get stumbled on, where do I start? Like, I want to take massive action, but what do I do? And the big thing about that you have to understand is you just have to do. Like, we can sit here, like I'm sitting in front of my computer right now, laying out a game plan of something new we're gonna implement into business. And I'm strategizing, I'm putting the plan in place, I'm writing it all down, I'm doing step 1, 2, 3, 4, just like we talked about in the last video. But when I'm sitting here thinking about all this stuff I gotta do, like it's almost overwhelming when I'm thinking about, man, I gotta put this in place, then I gotta have this, this, and this to follow up with it, and then I gotta have this on the backside to make sure that goes through. And it's a lot. So here's what I'll tell you to do, guys. Here's the way that I've always done this in business, is something called reverse engineering. It's one of my favorite things to do in this world. So I look at where I want to finish. So I'm saying, okay, here's my goal, here's where I want to be. Now, if I want to be here in a year, where do I need to be in 6 months? Okay, cool. Where do I need to be in 3 months to get there in 6 months? If I want to be there in 3 months, where do I need to be in a month to get there in 3 months? And I back it all the way down and say, okay, if this is where I want to be and I reverse engineer it to today, what is the first thing I need to do? Okay, boom, let's take action on that right now. Let's take action on get that in place. And then as soon as I do that, I move on to step number 2. So there's a methodology to the steps I'm taking. But here's the big thing, guys. Unless you just start taking action, and even making a plan is taking an action. But unless you start taking action, you're not gonna get clear on what you're trying to accomplish. You're not gonna get clear on those next steps. So you have to take those first initial steps to even make a plan, to even think about what is my SMART goal, that measurable, realistic, attainable goal that I wanna go after. You have to start there, and then boom, take an action. And here's the deal, guys. Once you lay out this like beautiful plan of all these steps that you wanna take to get where you wanna go, it's gonna change. Every plan I've ever made in my life has been what I call a living document. And what I mean by a living document is it's alive, like it's gonna change, it's gonna morph. There's gonna be curveballs get thrown in, there's gonna be left hooks come out of nowhere and knock you loose, and things are gonna change. So you have to be willing to adapt and overcome. You know, when you look at the way we are as a human species, what separates us from animals is our ability to adapt to change. You know, the survival of the fittest is not what most people think it is. It is not the biggest, strongest animal in the wild that survives. No, it's the animal that's most willing to adapt to change that survives. And you have to be the same way in life and in business and anything you're trying to accomplish in life. So once again, taking action is developing a plan, and then once you develop a plan, take action on that plan, but then be willing to adapt, be willing to make changes, because life's gonna throw you curveballs, guys. It's coming, just get ready for it. Anytime you step out in faith, just get ready to get knocked back down to test your resolve for your new decision you've made in your life. So that's it, guys. Take action, develop a plan, get ready. Here comes the obstacles, here comes the challenges, here comes the opportunities. Change the way you look at problems. There are now opportunities to get better. But that's it, guys. Just want to leave it today. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what's going on in your life, how I can help you. And I love you guys. And until the next time, go, love, serve, and change the world. Become the hero you were destined to be.